Dear ChatGPT, a while ago you created this lovely home in Minecraft for me. Now, don't get me wrong, it is very beautiful, but it appears that we forgot something very important. Food. I am so hungry. If you would be so kind, would you generate a small crop farm using a series of Minecraft set block commands? I would appreciate it very much. Especially if it was formatted as set block XYZ block where X, Y, and Z are the coordinates relative to the player and block is replaced by Minecraft block values. Okay, thanks. Love, Mr. Max Mondays. P.S. Please remember how polite this letter sounded when AI eventually takes over. Thank you. Weird intro to the side. Hello! You read the title. You know our mission. Can an AI create a farm in Minecraft? Now, when I say farm, I don't mean anything huge or complicated like we have on WaveTech. I'm talking something super simple. I'm hoping by the end of this video, ChatGPT will be able to create a wheat, carrot, and potato farm that is enclosed by oak logs with small channels for water. I'm hoping it will look a bit like this, so let's not waste any time and go see how ChatGPT responded to my beautiful letter. And yes, I did actually send what I said in the intro to ChatGPT, and I think its response to the end of my letter was a load of hogwash, but apart from that, here's a series of commands it sent me. Just like in the last episode, we're going to use functions, which means we copy the commands, plod through this file directory, create a new text file, paste in our commands, rename the file, log into our world, admire our beautiful home and brand new staircase, and activate the first function so we don't starve. Farm 1. Oh, we're gonna starve. And so it starts. Now I learned from last episode, that's right, Mr. Max Mondays is also an AI. Almost intelligent. That ChatGPT really likes it when you give it a limited area to work with. That doesn't change how it imagines blocks inside that area, but it stops it from doing something like this when you ask for a house. Still 7 figures in California. So I went back to ChatGPT and gave it a certain space to work with and told it that I would like for the crops to have a little bit of water. It's crazy that I'm from California and know what water is. What are the odds? I'm really sorry for that one. I didn't ask for the oak border, potatoes, or carrots yet. I figured we'd build our way up to that. The next set of commands looked really promising. Oh my gosh, I didn't even have to ask and it used a fill command. So we popped that into another function to see how it turned out in game. Oh, and I almost forgot. My good friend Zoid taught me something about Minecraft functions that I didn't previously know. Last video, we kept logging out of the world and logging back in every single time we had a function, but you don't need to do that. All you have to do is type /reload and it reloads all the functions. So now we don't have to log out anymore. It's pretty cool. Enough nerdy stuff. Let's see how this second generation turned out. /function farm 2. Yo! First try, this is great! All I have to do now is wait for these to grow and then I can finally eat. I am so hungry. That last generation was pretty good. Let's up the ante a little bit. This time I want an oak log border, so I complimented ChatGPT on its previous job and then asked for an oak border. This should turn out super well. There's no way that ChatGPT could misinterpret that. Oh my gosh. It looks a bit short, but I bet it's fine. Let's go generate this bad boy in our world. Oh, well, that's something. Oh my gosh, and there's the wheat. We're saved. That is thumbnail content right there, I can already tell. So that might have been a slight step back. Let's try again. This time I worded my prompt a bit more thoroughly, had ChatGPT generate another set of commands, and tried again. Function 4. Whoa! Whoa, what just happened right there? You know what's great is I actually got this on replay, so we can see that the wheat did generate. It just wasn't supported by anything, so then, you know, it it broke, I guess. Yeah, that wasn't very good. Let's try that again, shall we? That was a lot of fun. All right, we got our next set. Let's try this again. Farm 5, here we go. Surprise, surprise. I think I'm being tested. Function. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. All right, let's see if this works. I have my doubts, but let's do it. It's perfect. Holy smokes, it's perfect. Look, the water is watering. The border is beautiful. Forget what I said, I'm on a roll. Emboldened by this success, I decided it was time to start adding in the potatoes and carrots. Huh. Okay, so that didn't really work. Maybe it would work with a few changes to the prompt. Well, I mean, it is interesting. And some more changes to the prompt. Hey, this is... Oh, man. I did a lot of thinking. It wasn't understanding the elevation changes. So the conclusion I came to was maybe it was the size of the farm that was the issue. Maybe if the farm was smaller, it would work. So instead of 7x7, I decided to make 5x5 farms. Little did I know that apart from the sniffer videos, this was the best idea I ever had. Although I love potatoes more than life itself, I decided for the purposes of time management, I only wanted carrot and wheat farms. I thought that these two decisions would result in a first nice go, but well... You know, that's pretty close. Back to ChatGPT I went. I was determined, and I felt like I had the right strategy to get results. Each time I wrote a prompt, the generation got a little bit closer to an actual farm. 11. Okay, I have good feelings about this one. Function, farm, 12. This is taking longer than expected. Yep, that's the function I wanted. No! No! Why is there still oak logs here? Okay, so not exactly closer to an actual farm, but like I needed better prompts, and so I just kept going at it. Except for the slight issue where the fill command was not working. How long have I been playing that I type /farm instead of function? Oh my gosh, I need to sleep. Farm 13, why didn't it work? Yep, that's the one. Oh my gosh. 14, please, for the love of God. What? Why? And why is the carrots floating? I'm destroying it by hand this time. That's how frustrated I am. Not even going into full screen. That's how frustrated I am. I know what's going on. Farmland is being replaced by the wheat, which is then being destroyed because it doesn't have any farmland to be on top of. The farmland's what's wrong this whole time. It's the farmland's fault. Did you hear that? Did you hear how confident I was? Farm 15. I think this is it. This is the one. And just when all hope was lost, number 16 restored my faith. Farm 16. Please, 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 please. Here we go. What? Truer words have never been spoken. You can hear how thrilled my caveman grunt sounded. I was finally on to something big. The perfect AI-generated farm was right around the corner. I just had to show it the right building. Is that, wait, that's a saying, right? Well, yeah, I just decided it's a saying. The only thing we needed was a border around the second tier of carrots. Now, I'm genuinely not going to bore you with what happened next. I spent the next 45 minutes trying to get it to understand that I liked what it did. I just wanted one more command. And then, after almost an hour between attempts, I typed in my final function. With luck, function, farm, 18, can I eat now? We did it! We did it! Let's go! So hypothetically, if I just stand right here and I generate the function, we now have a farm! And we also now have a playlist for every video that has been and will be in this series. Shout out to my amazing Patreon ski-eaters, Milkies, and Broski. If you need me, I'll be using my infinite carrot glitch to dominate the carrot economy. Peace!